Alright, so now we are going to go over some examples with decimals in the equations. I'm going to let you in on a secret here, big math teacher secret here. Sometimes decimals are put in problems to trip you up because they look scary, but don't let them scare you. They are just numbers. Decimals you are going to treat just like you would any whole number, any integer. You're going to treat them just like any other numbers. So we're going to do some examples here. The first one, we will do 2.5x minus 1.75 equals 5. So, first step to solving any equation, find our variable first. There it is, our x. So I need to move things away from the x. Remember, order of operations backwards or start with the plain number, however you want to think about it. Either way, I have to move this minus 1.75 first. So the opposite of minus 1.75 is adding 1.75 to both sides. And when I do that, I'm going to bring down my 2.5x because I haven't done anything with that yet. My 1.75s are gone. Bring down the equal sign. And then 5 plus 1.75 is 6.75. Remember, you get to use your calculator on everything, so take advantage of it. So next we have 2.5x equals 6.75. These two numbers here, when there's no sign in between, there's nothing in between the 2.5 and the x, that means they're multiplying. So we have to do the opposite and undo multiplication. The opposite of multiplying is dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2.5. And when I do that, I get x equals 6.75 divided by 2.5, use your calculators, is 2.7. So there's our first one. On to the second one. For number 2, we've got 0.8x plus 19 equals 20. So same thing, find your variable first. There's my x, I gotta get things away from x. So the plain number I see first, not with the x, is plus 19. So I have to get rid of a plus 19 first. The opposite would be subtract 19 on both sides. And I get 0.8x equals 20 minus 19 is 1. So same thing here, I have 0.8x is being multiplied, or 0.8 is being multiplied to the x, so I need to do the opposite and divide by that 0.8. And when I do that, use your calculator, 1 divided by 0.8, I get 1.25. Use your calculators. Alright, one last question today. We've got f divided by negative 4, so back to some fractions, plus 20.5 equals 12.9. So this time our variable is in a fraction, so we want to get the other numbers away from the fraction first and leave the fraction until the end. So I'm going to leave my f divided by negative 4 until the very end, and I'm going to first work out this plus 20.5. So to move that, I need to do the opposite of adding 20.5. So I'm going to subtract 20.5 on both sides. When I do that, I haven't done anything with my fraction, so I'm going to bring it down. So I have f divided by negative 4 equals 12.9 minus 20.5 is negative 7.6. I'm going to rewrite this over here so I have a little more room. So now I need to do the opposite of this divide by -4, because that's the bottom of my fraction. So I'm going to multiply by that denominator, -4. And when I multiply by -4, those go away, and I just have my variable f. And then I need to do -7.6 times -4 in my calculator. Remember, a negative times negative is positive, so if you don't get a positive number, check what you put in your calculator. But you should get f equals 30.4.